Hi guys, welcome to another episode of The Aspiring Entrepreneur. I'm your host Hamza Chowdhury, and in this video I'd like to talk to you about the Palantir stock. It's a follow-up from our last Sunday's video. It's December 6th, Sunday night. I hope you guys are doing well. It's everyone's favorite time of the year. It's the holiday season. And in California today, we actually did a red color shutdown. So we're officially shut down as we were in March. So I am kind of interested to kind of see what do the markets do tomorrow when we open. I don't know. I'm not, I can't predict the future, but I can tell you that I personally believe that there'll be some type of sell-off, just for people who want to be, certain they've probably gotten in, they've held stocks. If you've held, most of the year, you've probably made a lot of money. And so, people might take precautions and say, let's just sell off because we're essentially shutting down again, similar to what we did earlier this year. However, this shutdown will be a lot less because we know that the Pfizer and the Moderna vaccine are coming out in the middle of this month. And if you're interested, like I said, I've done a Moderna video for tonight as well, so you can check that out and see what the vaccine plays look like for you if you're trading that. But Palantir, for a stock that's 20, in the 20-ish dollar range, and it trades millions and millions of dollars, or millions of shares, excuse me. There's a lot of liquidity in the stock, and there's a lot of high interest in the stock. I know people that actually work in this company, and this is a stock that I'm personally excited about. I am trading the stock, and I'm very excited about it. And one of the things I did actually on Friday was when I bought, I added to my position, I actually sold covered calls. And what I love about selling calls is that, and they expired, for example, on Friday, is that it allows you to collect premium on shares that you own. So for example, let's say you bought Pltr at $20 and it's trading at 23. Well, you can actually sell the right for someone to buy that stock at 23 for a certain amount that you want, and you basically make that profit from $20 to $23 on your shares plus the premium that you've earned. So if you're someone that loves Pltr and you don't want to sell it but you still want to make money, well, you can obviously sell out of the money calls, which means that, for example, if it's trading at close around $24 on Friday, you can sell calls that expire on Friday, for like, let's say $30, because you're like, I know Pltr is not going to hit $30 by Friday, and you can sell those calls, and it allows you to collect premium on shares that you already own. So I'm very excited. It's sort of a strategy I'm definitely going to be doing. It's a very cheap stock, so it doesn't take a lot of essentially money to hold on to and to buy and add to the position. There's a lot of potential for the stock. Obviously you can tell we squeezed a lot of people. If we look at my daily chart here on my TradingView platform, you can see here that from the last November 23rd all the way up to November 27th in the week, we went up 80%, and obviously when you squeeze that high, you're going to have this massive sell-offs. People, have been holding or bag holding. Well, there really wasn't much bag holding for the stock, but you're going to be cashing out your profit, right? You've made 80% and you're like, okay, I'm done. So what happens, right? As we squeeze and we see an increase in volume, then the sellers get involved and we see that there's more sellers, we sell off, and then we retest and we sell off. And then, really for the stock, if you look at the daily RSI, we were just extremely overbought. So it's good and healthy that when you see a stock that has ran up, and again, where's it ran up? It's ran up on our upper band of our Bollinger Band that we talk about so much. So it's a bullish sentiment. And then when we have this massive sell-off, what this allows us to do is when we see this wick and a green candle, it tells us where the buyers, okay, we've sold off, where the buyers going to come back to buy up the stock and trade up the stock, okay? So they came in around the $21 range. So that's really our strong support. And then what happened was the next day we pushed up again and then we got rejected. So it was definitely a great time to buy. I got in at a solid price right around the lows of around 23.51. And because I collected that premium, it allows me to essentially have a lower entry. Okay. So what I expect with Pltr to do is I do expect some sideways action, but because of the fact that we have this 21 support and we found the buyers, I don't expect us to trade below that range. But like I said, I do expect some sideways action until we can consolidate and really just kind of cool down a bit. When you run a stock 80% in 5 trading sessions, you can't just jump right back into it unless there's a really good catalyst, right? If there's like this big multi-billion-dollar contract, like we've been hearing about these contracts that Palantir has been picking up, obviously we can get back pretty quick, but I don't expect that to happen. So, we can, we've been trading around a $2 range. Again, millions and millions of shares. I personally, if I were you, you can sell January, February calls for like an insane amount. I think it's like $300 at the money right now. If you buy them for like $24 in January, they're selling for like $300 So if you have, for example, 100 shares, you're going to get $300 just to sell your shares and hold on to them for a month. So it's just an insane amount of money, and people are really bullish on the stock. That's what it tells me. So if I was trading it, like I said, I would be adding to my position at anything in the 23s, and then like I said, you're risking all the way possibly down to 20, a little over 21. And then I expect this, as we get trade sideways, to continue this upwards momentum, in Palantir. So with that said, guys, if you have any questions or comments, post them below. I do respond to all my comments. If you like the video, hit the like and share button and subscribe to this channel. We are a 100% free content channel, so we depend on your support to help us grow and kind of help others be aware of what we're trying to do on this channel. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for enjoying your Sunday with me. I'll talk to you guys later, and best of luck trading as always. Thank you.